When this happened, she pulled out her gun, pew pew, and shot his ass. Shot his ass.
She committed murder?
She did. She was the murderer I was talking about.
Oh my god, so she's the killer.
She's the killer.
Welcome back to the local Gayliens, where things get weird and they stay weird. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ashten, and we're a paranormal podcast, and we keep it funny.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And inappropriate.
Exactly. Mostly.
And we keep you wanting more.
Yeah, mostly inappropriate. Mostly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We just have to brand it as paranormal because,
yeah,
no one would listen if they didn't.
Well, they would, but we like to talk about ghosties.
But this isn't an OnlyFans page, okay?
Yeah, we'll have one of those later. Jeez, get off of us. We know you want it, and we're going to give it to you.
Maybe. We'll see how lucky you are.
Yeah.
Pay up and we'll see.
Oh, God, everyone just turns off the show right now. Everyone's just like, no!
We don't want to
We don't want it!
We don't want that!
It burns us!
Oh, if you don't want it? Leave a fucking comment, I dare you.
Yeah, I dare you to comment right now. You won't do it. I
dare you to comment on our page, okay?
Yeah.
I dare you to help the algorithm.
I dare you to like, share, and subscribe right now. You won't.
No.
It's just our whole podcast is just us negging our audience. You're ugly and stupid.
I bet you won't fucking share that.
Yeah, you won't do it. Oh my god, I love it. That's how we're starting every episode now. You won't like it. Oh, I'm obsessed with us. Why are we so amazing? Everyone's just jealous.
Like, the marketing going on in our head right now is just fucking gold.
Neurons are firing, sis. I'm fucking smart.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my gosh. Did you do anything fun this week?
I enjoyed the sunshine.
Ugh, amen.
I'm still working on these allergies.
Constant battle.
What about you?
I got a new job. Oh my god. Was not expected, but very excited.
We love that.
Yeah, it's
exciting.
It's gonna be a fun new journey. I love adventures, and this is gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got for the past week. Oh, and I made some bomb-ass dinners. I made chicken and couscous.
Don't make me hungry.
Chicken and couscous.
I love couscous.
Yeah, I crush it. I cooked the couscous in chicken stock. No.
Oh,
I like the small ones.
That's my fave.
No. So I did it in chicken stock and lemon juice. So it had lemony, hint to it.
Yum.
I know. It was sexual.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah?
You should start, one of those, cooking channels. Have you seen the ones where it's, the guy that's, shirtless and he's, slapping
smacking the ham? I do something very similar, but it's not like me shirtless. Follow me on Snapchat, and you'll see some fun stuff.
I dare you.
I dare you. You won't fucking do it. You won't do it right now. You won't go and subscribe to my Snapchat.
What's your name? Is it just Brandon Baker?
Yeah, it's B_Random Baker.
You know what my Snapchat name is that I do not use anymore, so don't even try.
What?
Blurmer Ash, and you know why? Do you know where that name came from?
Blurmer.
Because back in the day when we was hitting up the clubs, we'd get drunk and we'd buy the blue motherfucker drinks that fuck you up. And so, jokingly, we'd always be like, I want a blur motherfucker.
A blurmer.
And so I made my name one night, drunkenly, Blurmer Ash.
We are white trash.
Oh, so creative.
You're so good.
Creative.
So creative.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all my Snapchat was just videos of myself drunk at the bar.
Hell yeah.
So it was on brand.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mine's
I was
all
branding before I knew I was branding.
Yeah. Mine's all like funny eating videos now.
I literally don't even, I don't think I've used or accessed my Snapchat.
I use it
for like 7 years. I'm not even joking.
I use it daily.
I'm like thinking about getting back on this.
You should. It's so much fun. Pick
It
something
was fun
and
when
just
I did it.
do it.
I don't know why I stopped, honestly.
Pick something and just stick with that.
Yeah.
And it is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it.
Even if people hate you, just keep doing it.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Honestly, all that matters to me is if you like me.
I like you. And that will never change. I like you.
As long as you're watching my Snapchats, that's all I care about.
Oh, I'll be watching. I will be watching.
Because you're a watcher.
I'm a watcher.
Okay, well, you know what else is a watcher? Fucking ghosts.
Yes!
That like to creep around and watch.
Oof. Oh,
So,
voyeur ghosts.
Okay, well,
I'm ready.
let's talk about it.
Yeah,
let's
please.
talk about these ghosts.
Tell me about these watching ghosts.
Okay, well, we know Columbus is a very, very haunted place.
And
if you've, like, fucking watched any of our episodes, you would know that.
Yeah, and I am growing increasingly scared of the city.
Yeah. Okay, well, why is it so haunted? Is it the limestone that the city's built on? Is it the dark history that's haunting the place? Or is it maybe the or is it the cemetery that's been moved around the city like 500 times?
My guess personally would be the cemetery.
I don't know. But what we do know is that Columbus has never placed a lot of value on preserving its old buildings.
Yeah, well, we won't spill the tea on that one, assholes. But you know who you are and you know what you've done.
Yeah. It's called high-rise buildings.
Yeah.
But in the 1950s and 60s, entire streets were destroyed to make room for freeways and parking lots. Boring.
Yeah, lame.
Yeah, who needs highways?
Gross.
So basically, all the historic buildings that we do have still standing are very far and few between. In one of those buildings is the jury room.
Ooh.
Which is actually one of the oldest continuously operating taverns in Columbus.
Oh, so it is a tavern. I was like, the jury room, is this like at a courthouse?
No.
You're like, no, it's a bar. I loved it.
It's where everyone in the courthouse likes to go. Yeah. So, although we don't know the exact date of the building's origins, it's estimated that the building was built around 1831.
Oh, so she old.
She old.
But
she looked good for her age.
She said, but look at his ass. She said, I'm old, but look at his ass.
Like, honey, what's your routine? Because you look good.
She said, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know what the phrase is.
Maybe it's because I'm haunted.
Yes. Maybe it's because I'm dead. Oh, man.
So, it was originally built as a coach stop where travelers would stay and be entertained, if you know what I mean.
Wait, was this like a little...
Speaking of OnlyFans.
Oh, my God. So, these were women-owned businesses.
Mm-hmm. These were women-owned businesses before women were allowed to own businesses. Even though a woman did own the business. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Before it was seen as a women-owned business.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Before their business was a form of business.
You know what? We're saying they had sex with
making
people.
Fucking faces.
We're saying,
you know what I mean.
We're saying they had sex with people for money.
Yes,
that's what we're saying. Just to clarify.
You didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't think you understood. We're so much smarter than you. We're so dumb. Oh my God.
Okay, but being so close to the courthouse and brewery district, it hosted a lot of lawyers, judges, businessmen, and even murders.
I love hosting a murder.
Which is funny that it was called the jury room.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of, like, lawyers and people involved in, like, that realm of wording went there.
Murder.
Oh my gosh, I just had, like, this whole epiphany.
Oh, no. No. Rabbit hole.
It was called the jury room because when you went there, you were being judged by your choices. Were you there for the spirits or for the company?
Yeah, you were.
And I mean, like, spirit, like drinking.
Yeah,
spirits,
the
not
liquor.
ghost spirits.
Yeah, no.
Because this is before it got haunted.
And by company, she means the cookie.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of business were you there for?
Oh, I know which one I'm there for. I am there for the cookie.
Anyway, I was just like, oh, the jury room. There were lawyers.
No, I love it.
Judges that went there.
I think that's a good. Yeah, it's a good way to picture it.
Yeah. So, a little past midnight on April 1st in 1859, there were 3 drunk German men standing on the corner of Mound Street and Pearl Alley.
Ooh.
One of the men, Paulus Ruprecht,
I'm sure that was correct.
knocked on the door of the jury room, wanting to partake in the services, but it was closed because, of course, a respectable business had respectable business hours.
Duh.
And it's fucking... What time did I say it was? Past midnight.
It's past midnight and we're...
Business hours are closed.
Yeah, so are these legs.
Yeah. You had to be there at 11:59 if you wanted to get...
It's like the McDonald's breakfast. You show up 1 minute past 10, you ain't getting your Egg McMuffin.
No. So the owner, Mrs. Frances Miller, informed the men that they were closed for the night. But he insisted.
Yes, of
and
course.
He advanced at her. And when this happened, pow pow.
She shot
pulled
him.
out her gun and shot his ass.
She put a cap in that ass.
She did.
You know what? Good for her.
Queen.
Mm-hmm. Bow down. I would have shot his ass too.
And so, like,
Queen.
basically when I said that, like, murderers were there, she was the murderer.
Oh, she was the murderer. Yeah. But it was, like, for a good reason. But, like,
also I'm pretty sure they had people convicted of crimes that, like, were leaving the courthouse. They were like, got off.
Sister, it wasn't murder, it was self-defense.
I mean, yes, we know that.
Ugh.
We know that, but, like, they didn't feel that way.
I hate them so much.
Yeah. So, Columbus was a hub of activity during the Civil War, so a lot of soldiers also frequented the jury room.
Ugh.
The place also served as a speakeasy during Prohibition, even though it was located right next to the county jail.
They said, we don't give a
But
fuck.
we all know from knowing that if it serves our... What's the word I'm looking for? If it serves the political agenda, it ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely.
And these judges and lawyers needed to get off.
They wanted that ass and that, I was going to say liquor.
Yeah.
They wanted to.
So they ain't shutting the place down. That's their little fun house.
They wanted the liquor and then 2 liquor. You know? Let's get
That's right.
Put that shit on a shirt.
That is right.
Period.
Yes.
Oh.
I love it. So, on December 20th, 1858, a man named Albert Myers was hanged for murder in the execution yard, which was right outside the jury room.
Okay, just chill vibes.
Yeah. So, like, we got murder, we got executions happening, we got who knows what's going on behind those doors.
Chill vibes.
Chill, so chill. In the mid-1880s, it was listed as a boarding house and saloon. In the 1890s, it became the wine and beer hall, featuring fine liquor and cigars. So it became like a little more upscale, you know.
Oh, they were trying to get fancy with it. They were like, we got cigars, we got whiskey.
Yeah, they were like, our past does not define us.
Nope. We have grown. We are independent.
Yes.
You know, we are that bitch now.
Yes.
We got old fashions. I feel like if you have an old fashioned, you're a fancy person.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And a cigar.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Like, we're not out here smoking mulberries. We're smoking fucking cigars. That's fancy.
Yeah.
Okay?
See, they're smoking
mulberries,
cigars.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
Marlboros?
Marlboros. Mulberries. We out
Clearly,
here.
I'm not a cigarette
We out here
smoker.
smoking those mulberries. Uh-huh.
The menthols.
She goes, I know that's done right. Virginia Slims.
I don't know.
They're smoking cigars. We're smoking backwoods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a man named Christian Weld eventually bought the place and renamed it the Cafe. And he would eventually actually die there in 1980.
In the cafe?
So now, yeah, because it was like his place of business. He lived there.
Oh, okay.
So we have murders.
Mm.
Whatever's going on behind closed doors. People getting executed in the yard. And now we have people living there who died there. So, like, you know, a cesspool of paranormal opportunity.
Yeah, we have four reasons so far.
Yes.
Like, I mean...
Yeah. So, let's get into the spirits.
I'm ready. I know I'm not. I hate it.
The spirits that roam this building and the property are particularly active during renovations.
It's always renovations.
Yeah. Which, being a historic place, has probably gone through many renovations.
Listen, you renovate, you better be prepared for them ghosties.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will never do renovations.
I was trying to think of something that rhymed in my head, but I didn't.
Nothing. Dr. Seuss over here.
Yeah. So, one night, a workman had come to the building after hours to fix a dumbwaiter.
That's rude to call him that.
Everyone? I know what a dumbwaiter is.
Yeah.
Do you know what a dumb?
I do.
You know what a dumbwaiter is. If you don't, it's...
You gonna learn
a
today.
thing in the wall. It kind of looks like a laundry chute, but it's like a little manual elevator
that people
would like pull food and stuff up to the second floor.
Yeah.
So that's what it is if you don't know.
As a kid, I always thought a dumbwaiter would be terrifying.
It kind of sounds terrifying. It sounds like something a child would want to play in but die.
Yeah, see, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It just automatically like makes me think of like children playing in the dumbwaiter and then they die from it and then they haunt it.
See, I hate that. I hate that. Worst case scenario.
Yeah. So he went up to the second floor to start working on it. When he turned around, instead of seeing the office that the room normally contained, he was greeted by a scene from long ago. He was seeing himself in a kitchen that looked like it did in the early years and a woman cooking. So, like, another fucking realm. He refused to work after hours again after his experience, which, like, do you fucking blame him?
No, the man had,
literally got transported back in time.
Yeah, the man, like, I had a full-blown, like, experience.
Yeah.
Room and all.
Yeah.
I would not be cool.
Yeah. I don't think he was getting paid for time travel.
No, I think I would peace out. I'd be like, I've had enough.
Also, I would be like, did I take my medication today?
Right. I'd be like, am I good?
Yeah.
Am I dying?
Am I good?
Yeah. We're good, right?
Did I die?
Are we? Is everything chill, guys, or no?
So, yeah. There have been times when an employer has come in to find a fire in the gas fireplace, even though there was no fire on, when the place had shut down the night before, and the fireplace was not easy to turn on. It required 2 hands, so there was no way it would have accidentally turned on. And I'm just, like, thinking, like, it gets cold in Ohio. Like, the ghosties were like, I'm turning this fire on, I'm fucking cold, and, like, people come in panicking, and the ghost is like, no, bro, like, I've been watching it all night. We chill.
If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. That's the ghost. If you're cold, they're cold. Light a fire. Yeah. I'm like, okay, ghosties, don't be lighting fires.
I know, especially in an old building, like, bro.
If we make a mistake, we can, like, put it out with a fire extinguisher. Yeah. I think a ghost is like...
Ghosts can't.
Yeah, I think
you might be managing it, but, like...
Yeah, what happens if that fire gets out of control?
You can't actually manage it,
Yeah, you're going to burn down your own haunting.
Yeah. And then you're going to have nowhere to haunt.
Isn't there, like, ghost rules? Don't they get, like, a handbook in case of fire? I feel like it's like Beetlejuice.
It might depend on the generation you died in.
That's true. Oh, my God.
On your handbook.
We die now, we just meet someone, and they're like, okay, listen, here are the rules. And I'm like, another fucking job?
They're like, you are now allowed to, like, mess with technology.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everyone gets different gifts.
It's like as the generations happen and like new technology advances, is like, oh, now you can like use these things in the afterlife.
But like we all get different gifts. I'm like, Ashten, like, bro, what'd you get? And you're like, I can fuck with phones, dude. And I'm over here like
when you get your superpower.
Yeah, and I'm over here
you
like
get your superpower when you die.
Mm-hmm. And I'm over here like, oh my, I can flicker lights.
You're like, damn, I can only turn on fireplaces.
That would suck. Shitty as you want a fire? There it is. Whoop! There it is. Just standing there. Can I start fires in trash cans too, or is that like out of only big metal ones? I'm like walking through the city. I'm like fire.
That's really how the dumpster fires.
Yeah, but it's just me saving homeless people.
Ghosts running around.
It's just me saving the homeless.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god!
Fast
it's just
forward.
No, hold on. Pause again. It's just one fireplace. I get assigned to one fireplace. That's you guys like, yeah. Any new people like, you want to see my party trick? Boop, there.
Whoop,
yeah, look, I did it. Everybody's like, cool, Brandon.
And everyone comes running in, panicking.
Yeah.
The fire's on.
And the other ghosts.
They don't even appreciate what I can do.
The other ghosts are just like, yeah, that was really cool.
And then the one woman is like, I can transport people back in time and watch me cook.
And I'm like, oh, you can, Jessica? Oh, that's cute. Fuck off. Okay, I can start fires in that fireplace,
okay,
Jessica.
Well, you want to hear what this next ghost party trick is?
I'm ready.
Glasses on the bar, they get broken sometimes. You know, it's a bar. So from time to time, the owner would keep extra glasses in the basement for when glasses would break and she'd run out. Well, she would go down to get the glasses, and they were nowhere to be found. So this party trick is hiding glasses.
Or knocking it off the counter. What if it's just a fucking cat?
The ghost is the one breaking them, and then she comes downstairs, and it's like, they're nowhere to be found.
The ghost is like, oops.
Yeah.
Oops. I just feel like it's just being a dick. It's just like, oh no.
It's like a cat.
Yeah. Broke it. And then I already hid the ones in the basement. So
Literally.
And I'm like telling everybody, like, watch, this bitch is going to go downstairs.
She's not going to find
She's not going to find anything.
Well, that's what happens.
Rude.
After looking everywhere, she would give up and go buy more glasses. And then when she would come back, the glasses she was looking for would be sitting right where she had stored them originally.
Oh, so the ghosts are just making her fiscally damaged.
And financially.
Yeah, that's fiscally sweet.
Anyway. Okay. So.
I'm proud of you.
The business got taken over in 2010 and was restored to what it looked like 180 years prior with, like, period furniture, all that fun stuff.
Ooh, that's fun.
So, yeah. So, after this, there was no reported activity by the employees. I'm assuming the ghosts were like, yay, we're not going to haunt you anymore.
We'll leave you alone.
But between 2014 and 2015, the bar changed hands again, and that is when it became the Blind Lady Tavern.
Okay.
So changed names and everything. There were some light renovations done on the place, like refinishing the floors, adding fresh coats of paint to the walls.
Period.
The bar had a menu of Southern comfort food with a New Orleans flair. Bring that back.
Yes. Where is that?
Yeah. And around 2018 or so, it closed down for a while, but now it has reopened as an event space, and the name is back to its original name, the Jury Room.
Okay, so the Jury
Room
Room now.
A bar, it's now an event space. Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
No. And, like, who are they going to haunt?
Yeah.
Fucking wedding party? That's not as fun.
Oh my god, I would ruin a wedding.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun, though.
As a ghost, that's just your go-to. You
just like, partying all
fuck
the
up.
time
Yeah, like, you're on the dance floor, and the people are just getting bumped. They're like, what was that? And it's just you, like...
Yeah, but that's the thing, is they would just think it was someone else. Like, I feel like you would
Even
go
better.
a lot more unnoticed.
I love that. I'd be doing a death drop in the middle of the dance floor. They'd be like...
Yeah, but some ghosts don't want to go unnoticed. That's the thing.
That's true.
That's the whole point of haunting.
See, I don't give a shit. If there's good music and there's wedding cake, I'm in.
I mean, yeah.
Even as a ghost,
afterlife,
I'd be like trying to like fake eat it because I know I can. I'm a ghost. So I'd be like, Yeah,
I can really taste what? No calories here.
Yeah, I can really taste the notes of vanilla. Good job, Vanessa. Oh, this one did a red velvet cake. Trash.
Ew. Or, like, just sitting there being, like, judging if they're going to stay married or get divorced.
Yeah, like, oh, they're definitely not going to make it.
So, over the years, this space has been used for ghost tours and was featured in an episode of the Travel Channel show The Dead Files.
Ooh.
And other travel sites have written about the bar as well.
Nice.
So, it actually has, like, a long history of hauntings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I have my own story.
Oh, God, okay.
Related to this place.
Okay.
So, when it was called the Blind Lady Tavern,
yeah,
I had a friend that worked there. And she worked in the kitchen. And she would tell me all the time, like, how haunted it was.
Oh, God.
And literally one time, because she knew how much I liked ghosts and spooky stuff and hear stories.
Of course.
So one time I woke up and I had a text from her because she would have to, like, go in early to, like, prep food and stuff. And she sent me a picture, and the whole kitchen was just in disarray. Like, things on the floor, flour here, blah, blah, blah. And this was, like, a common occurrence. And, like, her text that she sent with the picture was, like, looks like the ghost had another party last night.
I would be pissed. Are you kidding me? I'm like, do you know who has to fucking clean this up?
Yeah. And so one time I, like, went there and I had their food, their burger, and it was so good. And, like, that also makes me sad why it's, like, not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Because the food was phenomenal. And I was, like, sitting at the bar and I got, like, my own personal tour of the place and I got to go down into the basement and it's, like, dirt floors, all that kind of stuff, like creepy AF. And then there was a woman who worked there. I'm not sure if she was like the bar manager or what, but she was actually kind of like sensitive to the paranormal herself and was like, and I mean this was years ago, so I like don't know the exact stories, but like she was like telling me like names of ghosts that she had like interacted with and stuff.
That's wild. That's wild.
That's my story. Don't wear it out.
So if you ever want a very fun, like, wedding or whatever with, like, spectral visitors, the jury room has got your back, sis.
But I guess, like, when I was researching, it seems like the current owner doesn't necessarily, like, believe in the paranormal ongoing.
That's okay. You don't have to believe in the paranormal for it to be real.
Yeah. And... what? They did say in this specific article that I read that it is currently an event space, but because of, like, I don't know, like, how the economy and stuff is right now, they're always open to potentially turning it back into a bar if, like, they need to, like, accommodate, like...
They should. It would be so much fun. Yeah. And they need to bring back the delicious food.
I'm like, why can't you be an event space and a bar?
Yeah,
bring
the food.
Close it down for events.
Yep. And bring back the food.
Yeah, because honestly, like, it's such a beautiful place, or at least it was when I went there. Yeah. And just, like, I don't know, the history of the place, it's just, like, it's cool having places that we can access that have history.
I agree.
Whether you want to be haunted or not.
Yeah. City of Columbus. Quit tearing down old buildings.
Stop that.
Unless they are, like, dilapidated. Unless they're, like, falling apart.
Or rebuild them.
Yeah, build them back.
Yeah. We don't want these, like, modernized sky rises. We want old Victorian-looking shit.
Exactly. Keep it old. We don't want all the new shit.
Keep it old but new.
Yeah, there you go.
Rebuild the old.
Yeah, quit making all these skyscrapers that look the same.
Yeah, lame.
Let's be more fun.
Yeah.
More original.
Yeah, let's stay haunted.
We need a kava, too, if you're listening. That was just my personal. That was just for me personally. But yeah.
We're sending this to our city council, okay?
Immediately. Oh. Immediately.
So yeah.
That was good.
That was a little spooky tale for you.
Loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. All of it.
Receipts.
More receipts. you know.
Screenshots.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, send us. Oh my gosh, if you have like pictures, send us your stories with like photos, voice recordings. Like we want it all.
Videos.
We want it all.
If you have a video, I will literally come through the screen and just go down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want me to.
Yeah, consent.
Which I don't know why you wouldn't.
Consent here.
Yeah. But until then.
But send it to our email at thelocalgayliens@outlook.com.
Yeah, see, we're crushing it.
Yeah.
We're killing it.
Yeah. And then, until then.
Yeah.
Keep
stay spooky. Oh, that one wasn't as in tune, girl. Bye.
It's called allergies.
Oh, well.